Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, Izati here. Okay, today I want to show you on tutorial how to perform prediction model. Before that, you can refer the documentation, lab 1 documentation that we have prepared before. And in this tutorial, I will show you on how to perform churn modeling. For that, let's understand what is mean by churn modeling. Churn, okay, the word churn is refer to a condition when whether a customer did not continue the contract or means he or she terminate the contract. While the churn modeling refer to the model that is used to predict whether the current customer will be churned or not churned based on the behavior of past customer record. Okay, now let's start. Okay, to start the process, you retrieve the telco customer here. We already gone through this uh, data before, but it's okay. Just refresh, just run, and we can see here that we have 6 regular attributes: churn indicator, technology, age, customer scenes, support call, and also average bill. For this prediction model, we want to use the information based on this attribute to predict whether the customer will be churned or not churned. And let's take a look on the statistic. At the churn indicator, we can see that these two category, true or false, has a different number because the true has a very small number 21, but false has a very big number. Okay, so that means this data set is not a balanced data and we have to do something about it later. It's okay, we can continue the process first. Now you have retrieved the telco customer from the repository. Next, what we want to do is we want to make a pre-processing. In order to do that, you search for the filter example operator. Filter example operator, and then just drag it here. Okay. We use filter examples to set certain condition to your data set. For example, we want to set age uh, for the customer in this data set is only between 7 to 18. Okay, to do that, we add filters and search age is greater and equal to 7 and add another entry. Age is less and equal to 18. Click OK. This one is just an example for you on how to set a condition for your data set. You can set any condition that you think it is suitable for your prediction model. And then you click OK. Okay, try to run. And you can see now you have minimum age is 7 and maximum age is 80. This one is based on what you have set before. Alright, next. We want to set operator, set role. We want to set role for the data set. Search for set role operator and drag it here. Set role, we use set role to change the role of one or more attributes. In this case, we want to set the churn indicator as the level, which means we want to set the churn indicator as the prediction output in this model. Okay. Let's run. See, now we have one special attribute which is churn indicator and we have 5 regular attributes. Okay, now let's move on to cross validation. cross-validation operator. Usually we use this cross-validation to assess the performance of the prediction model. For cross-validation, usually we use tenfold cross-validation, and you can see at the parameters it's already set at default 10 number of folds. Just leave it here. And in cross-validation, usually we have training phase and also testing phase. So in order to do that, you just double click. Okay, before that, make sure you connect the output port. You make the connection properly, and then double click on cross validation. You can see here that you have a training and also testing phase. For the training phase, search for the sample operator and connect it. We use training operator because we want to make our data set balanced. So for the sample operator, it has parameters: sample, absolute, relative, or probability. This is to set how the model will take your sample size. For example, if you set absolute, the sample size will be take based on the exact number. If you choose relative or probability, it will take based on the ratio. If you want to know further about the parameters, you can read at the head here. It already provide you with the information. In this case, we will use relative and then click on balance data. And you can see on the relative, it show you the sample ratio per class. And you click on edit list to edit sample ratio per class. In this data set, we have two class, which is true, and also false for chain indicator, right? At the beginning, I already show you that this data set contain a very different number for true and false fortune indicator, right? True is very small number and false have a very big number. So in order to make the data quite balanced, you set the ratio for true 1 and for false 0.02. The reason why we set a very small ratio to false because we want to downgrade the sample set so that it will be quite balanced. Okay, now apply. Next, choose the algorithm or model that we want to apply. In this case, I use knife Bayes, and connect it properly. We already done with the training phase. Now we are moving to the testing phase. For the testing, search for apply operator, apply model operator, and connect it properly. The apply model function to apply the training or the training here to testing. Now the other one is to performance classification, performance operator, and this one is used to show you on the performance of our prediction model. At the performance, RapidMiner already provide you with many evaluation metrics: accuracy, classification error, kappa, width, mean recall, and so on. You just can click here to choose which evaluation metric that you prefer. Okay, now we are done with the process for prediction model. You can run to see the result. Okay. Here we have 99.55% percent for accuracy for this 9 players model. This is very high accuracy. The accuracy is based on the confusion metric here. And at the left side here, you can see that it also provides you with classification error, kappa, weight, mean, recall. This is based on what you have selected before. Okay. Okay. If you want to see detail level about about this prediction model, you can just connect the testing here, result to the result, and double click on the cross validation here. You choose example set port here and connect to the test port here, test set result, and try to run. And you can see here it's provide you with more detailed information about the prediction here. For example, here it show you the prediction level. This one is the churn indicator, and this one is what the model predict. Okay, I think okay. The other one is you can also choose another algorithm such as KNN and can play around with ANN and so on and see how the performance of the model. Okay, I think that's all. I hope you can understand. If you have any question, you can just email to me or you can ask the tutorial as well. Okay, that's all from me.